and can be produced at lower cost. Intercepting them with high-priced defensive missiles can create a financial imbalance, where destroying a low-cost drone requires the use of a missile costing several $1 million. Officials from the U.S. Defense establishment have acknowledged that such drone systems present new operational challenges. If large numbers of inexpensive drones are launched repeatedly, it could strain missile defense resources and increase the cost of maintaining defensive operations. According to this perspective, the United States has had to use some of its strategic missile reserves, including those originally allocated for other regions such as Asia. This situation has led some analysts to argue that prolonged conflict could weaken the traditional dominance of the United States and accelerate a shift toward a more multipolar world order in which several powers share global influence. Another important point often discussed is that airstrikes alone rarely succeed in achieving regime change, because historically governments have only been overthrown when ground forces were deployed. Many American officials have indicated that there is currently no intention to send large numbers of ground troops into Iran. At the same time, pressure from regional allies such as Israel and certain Gulf states could increase if they believe their security or economic systems are under threat. This leads to another question. Why would a U.S. president enter such a risky conflict despite warnings from military experts? According to Professor Sain, three main explanations are often suggested. The first is overconfidence following earlier military successes, similar to historical examples where leaders misjudged the difficulty of future conflicts. The second is political and financial influence, as regional allies and powerful donors may lobby for stronger action against Iran while also maintaining close economic relationships with political figures in Washington. The third explanation moves into controversial territory, involving theories about powerful networks or secret societies influencing global events, and believing that a major conflict in the Middle East is part of a larger historical or ideological narrative related to end times beliefs. While such claims remain highly debated and are not universally accepted, they continue to circulate in certain geopolitical discussions. In summary, the argument presented by Professor Sain is that the United States could find itself trapped in a conflict where even a technical victory might come at such a high economic and political cost that it would still represent a strategic defeat. Historical experiences in Iraq, Libya, Syria, and Afghanistan are often cited as examples where military intervention produced long-term consequences that were difficult to